Well, who's that fishy, the fish that wash fishy in the Sticks restaurant? The food's delicious, already in the jiffy. We got everything that you want. We got real fish sticks, chill fish sticks, fill fish sticks, and fish sticks too. We got fried fish sticks, dry fish sticks, and why not try this fish stick? Is this some kind of waste product or Come on down, my fishy friends, and grab yourself something to eat. Cause when you come out of your shell, who knows who you might meet? Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish sticks. Closing time exactly 9:06. Very specific. The rhythm in the mix. Not in my fish stick mix. So if you got to get your fix, there's only one place to go. Sticks. Fish to fish. Fish to fish. Fish to fish. Sticks. Fish to fish. Fish to fish. I highly recommend, my friend, a fish stick fricassee. And may I suggest that it pairs best with a fish stick lemonade. And for desserts, we've got the works, you'll want to stuff it all. From fish stick ice cream sundae to fish stick profiterole. Come on down, my fishy friends, and grab yourself something to eat. Cause when you come out of your shell, who knows who you might meet? Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish sticks. Closing time exactly 9:06. Very specific. Not in my fish stick mix. So if you got to get your fix, there's only one place to go. Sticks. We're so sophisticated. There's really no debating. So tasty and exquisite. A fantastic place to visit. Sticks. Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish to fish. Closing time exactly 9:06. Fish to fish. Sticks. Baby, drop the rhythm in the mix. Fish to fish. Oh, if you got to get your fix, there's only one place to go. Sticks. With something incredible, so unforgettable, incredibly edible fish sticks. Clean, delectable, juicy, exceptional, smooth and impeccable fish sticks. Distant, digestible, really comestible, multi-dimensional fish sticks. We're ready to rhyme, so you can combine. So why not come try 'em today? Well, who's that fishy, the fish that wash fishy in the Sticks restaurant? The food's delicious, already in the jiffy. We got everything that you want. We got real fish sticks, chill fish sticks, fill fish sticks, and fish sticks too. We got fried fish sticks, dry fish sticks, and why not try this fish stick? Is this some kind of waste product or Come on down, my fishy friends, and grab yourself something to eat. Cause when you come out of your shell, who knows who you might meet? Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish sticks. Closing time exactly 9:06. Very specific. The rhythm in the mix. Not in my fish stick mix. So if you got to get your fix, there's only one place to go. Sticks. Fish to fish. Fish to fish. Sticks. Fish to fish. Fish to fish. I highly recommend, my friend, a fish stick fricassee. And may I suggest that it pairs best with a fish stick lemonade. And for desserts, we've got the works, you'll want to stuff it all. From fish stick ice cream sundae to fish stick profiterole. Come on down, my fishy friends, and grab yourself something to eat. Cause when you come out of your shell, who knows who you might meet? Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish sticks. Closing time exactly 9:06. Very specific. The rhythm in the mix. Not in my fish stick mix. So if you got to get your fix, there's only one place to go. Sticks. We're so sophisticated. There's really Sticks. Sticks. With something incredible, so unforgettable, incredibly edible fish sticks. Truly delectable, juicy, exceptional, smooth and impeccable fish sticks. Different, digestible, really comestible, multi-dimensional fish sticks. We're ready to fry 'em, so you can combine 'em, so why not come try 'em today? Well, who's that fishy, the fish that wash fishy in the Sticks restaurant? The food's delicious already in the jiffy. We got everything that you want. We got real fish sticks, chill fish sticks, fill fish sticks, and fish sticks too. We got fried fish sticks, dry fish sticks. And why not try this fish stick? Is this some kind of waste product or Come on down, my fishy friends, and grab yourself something to eat. 'Cause when you come out of your shell, who knows who you might meet? Maybe you can meet me in the sticks. Fish sticks. Closing time's exactly 9:06. Very specific. Not in my fish stick mix.
Sticks. I'm ready. Except we're not going to be here the whole time. Okay, well, first off. Okay, let me just put that there so I can talk. Yeah, we're doing this, I guess. Is this? Okay, cool. Perfect. I think. Yeah. Oh, I need this to be... Oh boy. I didn't think this through fully. Hold on. Okay, if I... Which way is this going to go? Okay, no, I'll figure that out. No, actually, that should be fine. Wrong button. No, I don't want to open Microsoft Edge. Shut up. Watch as I figure out how to use this. Okay. No. Perfect. Okay. Now we can get off of Fortnite here because we aren't going to be playing that yet. This is loud. There we go. Probably. So, goodbye Fortnite as we... Okay, listen, I'd love to keep the music going. However, yeah, we gotta switch. We gotta switch over from there to... Hey, there we go. There's our tier list. You guys can't see my mouse. Oh, okay. Anyways, oh, hi. You're just in time. We're about to start. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Uh-oh. 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 I broke it. Guys, I broke it. No. I broke the window. That's alright, that's alright. Got this. We could switch it to here. That is zoomed. And we switch it back here. There we go. Alright. So. This is the tier list here. You guys still can't see my mouse. I am sorry. But I guess you're just gonna have to deal with it. See, you're gonna have to deal with the broken mouse today. But you know what? That's okay. It's all good. Anyways, let me actually do something here really quick. Okay, I really do want to like put music in, but I don't know if I'm gonna turn this into a well, I probably will make this into a video, and it would be all complicated if I did. So sorry. But yeah, not my Fortnite tier tab. Whatever will we do without it? Okay, let's see. Okay, one thing I want to change here is I would like to let's make this more clear, right? We're not going to do just basic letters cuz we're better than basic. We're basic with style. So, instead of S A B C D, let's do I actually don't know. When room wreck, whenever it becomes easy to record again. You know, I've made tons and tons of Fortnite videos recently and streams because it's just easier, and because I love doing it, and so it just flows better. Like I made more videos in the past month than I have in the past year, and it's nice. If this PC were good enough to run PC VR, I would definitely make more Rec Room, but it is not. And Rec Room performance on Quest 2 is subpar for some reason. So this is our fix for now. Doing Fortnite tier. Oh, my mouse is back. My mouse is here. Where did that come from? I don't know where that came from, but it's here. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe it's because I clicked. Awesome, very good, good, mid, meh, terrible. I could do that. Ooh, I got an idea. Mythic. We're gonna get all the rarities in here. Legendary. This only makes sense. Epic. Rare. Uncommon. And then we won't do common because I don't really think there are any bad seasons in this game, believe it or not. Like, even on the worst seasons of Fortnite, I still had fun. So we'll just keep it at uncommon, right? Like, a green AR off spawn is better than a gray AR, right? Like, one of them you don't want to use, one of them you can stick with. And then we'll keep didn't play, because some of these I didn't play. And also, let's change the colors, because... Oh, let me start recording. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm recording it, too. Anyways, let's change the colors up here. Mythic, Legendary, Epic, Rare, Uncommon. Okay, we'll get this sorted. Mythic, we'll keep yellow. Legendary, that can stay like that. Nah, actually, we'll make it more like that. That's more of a legendary color. Is it though? Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just put it back to orange. Epic is purple. Everyone knows this. That is like a blue. The other one's better. This is more epic. Rare is blue. Uncommon is green. We'll do a lighter green or a more green, and then the didn't play can be gray. All right, perfect. Here we go. Chapter 2, Season 6 would like to have a talk. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay. Let's start this out. I have arranged these in the right order, and I've added Fortnite OG. Season 1, didn't play. Just get that. We'll just get that out there. And then Season 4, I didn't play it enough, I feel like, because I only played a very little bit. So, for now, we'll put it in didn't play. Hold on. Okay, cool. Wow, I did not do that correctly. Radical. Okay, didn't play Search, didn't play enough. We'll put that there. And those are the only 4 seasons that are going there. Okay. So let's get some rules here. Rule number 1, nostalgia cannot blind us. Not saying it will, but because that's just a given, right? Whatever. Rule number 2. This will be based off of like how fun the season was, how well they handled it, and also I guess the battle pass. We'll throw that in there too. Just as like a little bit. It doesn't have to. The battle pass isn't like a big deal, right? So it'll make sense. Trust me. And rule number 3: if you disagree, please tell me, because I like arguing with people. Okay, let's start this thing. Fortnite Season 5. This is Season 5. I'm already stumped. Okay, you know what? I feel like that's legendary, right? I feel like that's the deserved of flashback warning. Yeah, that's this is deserved of being up in legendary. It was a good season. It's like looking back on it, someone might think, oh, it's kind of boring, but like this is the season we started off with in OG, and sure we have like new mechanics, but like for the time it was good. And then also the way they like handled stuff back then, like you had the cube spawning in the middle of a tournament for some reason. All the real life teasers. It was just like a really cool idea, and they handled that pretty well. Okay. That is my reasoning. And then, okay, we'll also do it so that they're ranked like left or right. So that does matter in this case. Season 6. I feel like Season 6 was just Season 5. Like, anytime I look back on it, they looked very similar to me. I feel like they stepped the game up a little bit, though. Just a little bit. But I don't know. Well, here, we'll put this... These could go either way, honestly. We'll just put them right next to each other. I'll say Season 5 over 6 for now, though. Both had good battle passes, I'll say that. Drift was, like, my main skin for the longest time. Then this had DJ Yonder, which was my main skin, before Dire, which was also my main skin for, like, 3 years. So, yeah, that's how, in terms of battle passes, that'll work. But, yeah. There's not really much to say. I feel like they did more in terms of teasing in Season 5. Well, Season 6... Wait. Season 6 had an event, though. We had the butterfly. I forgot about the butterfly. Let me move my mic away just in case. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the butterfly. Ooh. Ooh. That's tough. It was a good event. I mean, like, now it's it's, like, not anything crazy, but, like, back then, yeah. We'll just keep that there for now. These could go either way, but yeah. Season 7. This is a very interesting season because every time I think back on it, my opinions change. So, yeah. I will put it in epic. I feel like these 2 seasons were... Well, no. Actually, hold on. The more I think about it, the more I think how good Season 7 was, right? Because, like, I'm trying to think back to, like, what did these 2 seasons do better than Season 7? And honestly, I think Season 7 did a lot of stuff better. I don't know. It could go on Epic, though. Battle Pass was alright. The map was better, though. The map here was way better because of the snow. Like, I used to not be able to decide if I liked the snow better or not. But, I think I do. Especially after playing Fortnite OG and, like, the map that they picked. It's a good map, right? Season 5, Season 6 map is good. But I think I would rather have the snow because then we'd have more loot. And we also had the Expedition Outpost and we have planes and stuff. Yeah, Dang, the more I think about it, the more I like this season. Hold on. Winterfest was really good. Or no, it was 14 days of Fortnite back then. It wasn't called Winterfest yet. That's right. Ooh. I'll put it above Season 6. Yeah. It deserves Legendary after all that. Season 8. This also deserves... Dude! Dude! Why is Fortnite such a good game back then? Oh my god. Season 8 also deserves Legendary. Oh yeah, also Season 7 had Marshmallow, so that was also really good. And it had Siphon! And it had Siphon! Dude, this season was way better than I remembered. I've been sleeping. Oh my god. I've been sleeping on this season for the longest time. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Whoops, I right-clicked. But Season 8... I didn't like it as much when I played it, but it grew on me really quick. Like, when I look back on it, I had a ton of fun that season. That's when they did a bunch of quality of life changes. They did remove Siphon, though. But we did get all the sound effect updates. Like a lot of people forget about this, but a majority of the sound effects we have in Fortnite, like in modern Fortnite, came from season 8. Like that's when they updated the AR sound. That's when they gave every weapon sound effect like stereo instead of mono. Pump sound got updated. Shield crack instead of shield drain when you took someone's shield off, right? What else did they do? Yeah, they changed the mark sound. Yeah, they did a bunch of stuff. It just felt nice. But above season 7, no, I will put it above season 7. Battle Pass was good. It had Peely. It had Hybrid. It had a few other skins I don't care as much about, but they were good quality skins. Emotes were great. We had traversal emotes. That's when we got that. Pirate Cannon was kind of cool. What else is there? Ooh. Not the big pot sound effect update. Oh yeah, they added the animations too. I forgot about that. Wait, can I click off of this? Thank you. That's when they also updated the animations, so they changed that, and then also the chug jug, and then they changed that again way later on. But whatever. But yeah, you are right. Okay. I'll put it above season 7. I think the event was cooler. Season 7 did have Marshmallow, but it also had Ice King event, which was, eh. Season 8 had Unvaulting event, which was crazy. Destroy Tilted and Retail. And I knew that was going to happen because there was a bug where you, like, glitch through the floor if you had, like, a baller on, which was kind of weird. Oh, we got ballers this season! Wait a minute! Oh, yeah, this is way better. Hold on, this is better than Season 5 now that I think about it. Honestly, Season 7 might be better than Season 5. I think. Yeah, because, oh, you know what? Season 5 at the bottom of Legendary because of one reason. The shotguns. I forgot about this. The shotguns were garbage. They nerfed double pump, but also, like, got rid of, like, they just nerfed shotguns in general. Hitting for 2 damage with the tech was not fun. I mean, it wasn't that bad because that's when I started, like, getting into the game. So, like, fair. Still a good season, though, of course. Legendary. Definitely legendary status, but yeah. Okay, but yeah, why was Season 8 so good? Season 9... Okay, listen. Season 9 is mythic. This was one of my favorite seasons of all time. Honestly, could I put any of these up at mythic? I don't know. Season 8 was good. It's borderline mythic. I feel like Season 8 is borderline mythic. Season 9... can go up there. Season X. You know, I want to talk about Season X. I'm getting excited for that. But yeah, we're about to get there. Yeah, okay, let me explain why Season 9 goes up there. Because they did so much in everything they did right. Combat shotgun. Really fun shotgun to use. It was kind of overpowered a little bit. But when they brought back the pump, it didn't really matter as much. Because the pump was also strong. So I feel like that balanced out. Right, the map changes were pretty cool. I actually like Neo Tilted a lot and Mega Mall, which I know everyone prefers OG Tilted, but like, what do you mean ain't no way? Season 9 is crazy. It's come on. But yeah, we had that. Battle Pass was pretty good. Nothing crazy, right? Battle Pass was pretty good though. All these skins here are solid. Rox is really good. I like Vendetta a lot. Stratus is really cool. Bunker Jonesy, of course. Oh, the fort bites? Okay, listen. Everyone hated fort bites, but I thought they were the coolest thing. Just having you do little tasks around the island so you could get pieces of a puzzle. I thought that was cool. They should do that again. They really should. Okay, but yeah. And then also just the events and stuff that they had, right? You have all this. Right at the start of the season, boom, John Wick collab. That was the coolest thing ever, seeing actual John Wick, like Keanu Reeves, in the same game where we had famously the knockoff John Wick, and then they put them in the trailer together. That was awesome. Oh my god. And then what else is there? Man, map combat being broken. Only good thing was World Cup. Debatable. The map was cool though. I really did like the map. It's like Season 8 and Season 9. 7, 8, and 9. Probably my favorite maps of Fortnite. Just I don't know what it is, but it's just like, well, no, I do know what it is because we had the snow. Season 7 still had whaling. Season 8 got rid of whaling, but we did get a jungle. And season 9 got rid of tilted and retail, but we did get pressure plant, which was really underrated. Chapter 2, season 6 better. Okay, listen. Hold on now. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, John Wick collab. Then right after that, boom, 14 Days of Summer. One of the best Fortnite seasonal events that we've ever had was 14 Days of Summer. It was so good. That was the best summer event. They've never gotten like better than that. They literally haven't. So yeah, 14 Days of Summer. Then after that, Fortnite's birthday. And then after that, you had the World Cup. And you also had the live event being thrown in right before that. And then they tease a POI coming back for the next season. Now, Dusty Depot, we'll get to that. But come on. It was so good. The meta was fun. Specifically when the pump and combat were in the game at the same time. Combat was really fun to use. Blue pump could still one pump, right? So like you could still combat that, pun not intended. Everything else felt good. We got the gold tack that season, I'm pretty sure. Man, it was just awesome. Such a good season. Really such a good season. And then also you had all the fun items, right? We got, like, think about it. We got Chug Splash this season. We got the Storm Flip, which was really a really cool idea. And then you had some of the items from the previous seasons that were also in, right? It was just like, it was just good. Tac AR was actually not terrible. I still would pick a normal AR over it, but it was still good. But yeah, it was just such a good season. I could talk about that for ages though. Let's get to this one. Season X is here, and the world is destabilizing fast, but don't worry, that means that there's tons of new ways to play Fortnite. I'm sorry. Okay, This, I feel like Season X has honestly grown on me. Before, I would put it down here on Uncommon, but, like, it was kind of fun. It's grown on me a little. I don't think it's good enough to be up in Epic, but I think I will put it in Rare. It was good. It was pretty good. The only two bad things were mechs and okay, well, there's a few more than that, but mechs were pretty bad. But I don't know. I didn't find it too much of a problem. Like, yeah, they were a problem, but when I played, I feel like it wasn't as big of a deal. That might just be me though. The turbo build nerf, fastest revert I've ever seen Epic do. Battle Pass. Oh, the Battle Pass was crazy. I think that was honestly one of the best Battle Passes we've gotten. Which is kind of cheating, you know, because they took all the good skins and remade them to be even better. But, like, come on. But yeah, that was good. Some of the things were cool, though, right? Gotham City was cool because the glider redeploy. Pandora was cool because you changed the art style and you got shield, I'm pretty sure, over time. And then also Tilted Town was really cool. I'm not a Zero Build fan, but OG Zero Build was fun. But then you have the bad, right? You had Taco Time. Honestly, I could just stop it there. Oh, wait, Starry is a W, though. Starry Suburbs, that was good. Yeah, you had Taco Time, which was a nightmare. Moisty Palms, which is also a nightmare, but not as big of a nightmare. Well, yeah. And then, what else was there? We had a Batman. Well, yeah, that was Gotham. I don't know. Like, you could think of the good and you could think of the bad. So that's why I'm just going to put it in Rare. It might get bumped up to Epic later on. It depends on how these other seasons end up being. But for the time being, we'll put it in Rare. Alright. Okay. Uncommon. No? Yeah, Uncommon. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Chapter 2, Season 1 started off fantastic. The only problem is it didn't go anywhere. It's better than people think. I'll give it that, right? Because we did have Fortnitemares and we had Winterfest in the same season. That's the only season that's ever done that. But the reason that that's the only season that's ever done that is because it was also the only season that was 128 days long. Well, I want to say 120. It might have been 121. It was 120 something. Too long. Especially because the only new content we got, apart from like the new map, right? Only post update content was a harpoon gun. And I know everyone always brings it up, but it's true. It's the only thing we got. It could have been so much better. Chapter 2, Season 1 would have been so much better if they just constantly updated it and then did more with it. Maybe, I feel like it'd be a little too harsh, though. Maybe I'll put it bottom rare. We'll put it at the bottom of rare. Because it was still really good, right? Like, the map was fun to explore. It held us over for a little. People started doing fashion shows because that's how bored we were. But it was there. It was there. Now, you want to know what happens if you take Chapter 2, Season 1, add a new type of mechanic, and you add a bunch of content during the season? You get Chapter 2, Season 2! This was such a good season. Not better than Season 9, but it was good. It's mythic worthy. Speaking of mythics, we got a ton of mythics that season, right? Like, also Season 7 had Infinity Blade, but like we don't really, it's not important, right? It was only in the game for a day. But Season 2, Chapter 2, such a good season. It was so much fun. Especially, it was also because it was lockdown and everyone had nothing better to do. But like, it was a fun season to be in lockdown for. Let me tell you that. Like, these next few seasons that we're gonna rank were just so good. But yeah, mythics were great. Best battle pass ever. I stand by this. This is the most memorable battle pass we've ever had. Because they were all characters on the map, and you would constantly be fighting them, so of course you would know who they were, right? Like, if I say, like, if I say, name all the skins in the battle pass for Chapter 2, Season 5, what would you get, right? You'd get, like, Mancake, Mandalorian, and that's it. You can't think of anyone else. Now, if I said, name every skin from Chapter 2, Season 2, I can guarantee you a lot of people that played then would easily go Midas, Brutus, Tiantina, Meowscles, Sky, and then also Deadpool 2, and then Maya because she had her styles, and then Agent Peely was kind of just there. But yeah, memorable battle pass, memorable mechanics. We had 2 really good events. Like, how many seasons have 2 really good events, right? We had Travis Scott event, one of the best concerts ever. And then we had the Device event. It just got better. Like, that's the first time we really got voice acting in Battle Royale. We got to see Jonesy. So cool. I actually recorded my reaction to that event. It's not on YouTube though, because my stream, someone deleted it. It's a whole story. But yeah, that goes to Mythic. Easy Mythic. So easy. Now Chapter 2, Season 3. This one is tough. I will put it, I don't know. I'll put it legendary. Because, like, it's also just similar to Season 2, but, like, shorter. But we'll put it down here. Like, I'll put it, I don't know where to put it, actually. Would I rather, this is where you gotta think. Would I rather play this than Season 7? I feel like I'd still rather play Season 7. Yeah, we'll put it there. Season 7 had a little more going on. Good season, though. Really good season. The Flood was really cool. Oh, yeah, also, this had the Water Storm. That was also cool. But yeah, the Flood is a really cool idea. That made it so that the map was constantly changing over time, which was really smart, actually. Coral Castle, we don't have to talk about. The Mythics were little less fun than these Mythics, but yeah. Charged Shotgun, good shotgun, but it did replace the pump, and I don't really like it when they replace the pump, as you will see. But yeah. But other than that, Loophole was really fun. We got the flare gun. We had the Summer Splash event where they gave us back normal LTM rotation and called it a day. But yeah. Not too much to say about it. It was a good season. It was short, but it was a good season. Now right here, Mythic. This season, Chapter 2, Season 4, was so good. It was so good. again, speaking of mythics, we had the superhero mythics. That was really cool. The LTMs with the superhero, like the Marvel knockout tournaments. Yeah, like the tournaments, you could win the skins, right? Because every week they would add like a new Marvel skin, which is why we have so many. But it was so cool, and then all the mythics were just fun, because these were mythics that weren't weapons; they were superpowers. Like we had Iron Man's Unibeam, right? Doom's gauntlets. We had the Groot's Bramble Shield thing, which didn't last that long, but it was cool when it was bugged. The Venom Smash and Grab. That was like one of my favorite mythics. Such a good season. Then we had the mid-season update. Well, it wasn't really mid-season, but like the first update of the season, where they just dropped Stark Industries and didn't say anything. Like that was crazy. That was so crazy. Just a giant spot on the map, right? That was really fun. It made Risky Reels better because it had a little river next to it, and that's my favorite POI in Chapter 2. But yeah, it was just fun. Pure fun. All the way through. All the way through. Start to finish. Galactus event, people don't remember it too much, but it was still good. It was still good. What else was there? What else was there? Oh, Fortnitemares! The best Fortnitemares. We had the best Fortnitemares with Midas's Revenge and like the shadows. That was epic. That was so cool. I want them to do something like that again. But yeah, that was cool. And then what was it? What else was there? What else was there? I'm trying to think. I don't really know what else to say. It was really good though. Honestly, like that is oh, it's such a good season. I would rather play that season over Chapter 2 Season 2. Honestly. Like if I had to go through another season start to finish, it would be that one over that one. So good. So good. All right. Chapter 2 Season 5. We go down a bit. This is our first epic, I feel like. Definitely good. That's why I'm not putting it in rare. Like rare is just like pretty good. That's just okay. This was a pretty good season. Like a really good season. I like what they did. Operation Snowdown. Black superhero skin. Okay, we don't talk about that. That was a nightmare. But that season still stays up there. But yeah. Season 5, Chapter 2. Everyone thought we were getting a new map for some reason. I don't know why we thought that looking back on it, but we did. This is cool. Butter Barn was goated. Man Cake was goated. The whole sand in the middle of the map was kind of cool. And then, and then you had the sand tunneling, which is disabled for half the season. Salty Towers was actually kind of hype. Battle Pass was just alright. This season was weird. Like we switched from pump season to tax season. But we did get we got lever shotgun. That's one of my favorites in the game. Okay. That was good. The whole like story thing. I feel like that's when the story started to kick in a little bit more and go back to Fortnite stuff instead of Marvel stuff. And yeah, that was good. I don't know. There's not a lot to say about this season. Okay, I will say though, Operation Snowdown. I meant to say this. Operation Snowdown, the winter event for this season, underrated. It is so underrated. Not enough people are talking about it. It was so fun with like the like shuffle LTM thing where it switched between different LTMs that we got. You had like the racing one. You had the Smash Bros one, which was really fun. Like it was just so much fun. The cosmetics were good. The free ones. You had Snowmando. You had the other skin no one really cared about. You had Sing Along. Dubs remember Jeopardy? But yeah, you had the Sing Along emote. Which just, I feel like that brought everyone together. That was a fun Christmas. I like, that's dipping a little bit into real life territory. But like, I had a fun time. There. So yeah, we'll keep that at epic. That deserves to be epic, yeah. But yeah, Snowdown was so underrated. I don't see enough people talking about this. It was so good. But yeah, okay. Anyways, let's just put that there. Man, this season, Primal was like I said, right? Every season that we've had, we have never had a bad season. But in Fortnite standards, this is the worst. Next season on top, I don't care. I I will put this in uncommon and not turn bat an eye. I don't even, whatever. It's just the loot pool. It's just the loot pool. We went to pumps. Did we go back to pumps only, or were we pump and tack? I don't remember. See, I don't even remember, dude. Okay, we got wildlife, but like this is when wildlife was just annoying. Cause like, yeah. Battle Pass had Jonesy, that was pretty neat. I didn't really like the map because it was all orange in the middle. And Boney Burbs it existed. And it's just the loot pool mainly. Primal weapons didn't really feel that fun to use. Primal AR was cool. Primal shotgun was weird. The other ones are kind of forgettable. They made the normal weapons way too hard to find. This is going to be a theme you see throughout these seasons. Anytime they get rid of the normal weapons, it makes the season worse. Like, it sounds like a skill issue. I don't know about that. But yeah, makeshift weapons were garbage. And yeah, okay. But I will say, the two things that they did good were they added bows. Bows were really fun, especially like the unique ones, right? You had shockwave stink bow. You had explosive bow. Those were cool. Those were really cool. Technically season 8 gave us the boom bow, so I guess we kind of had bows before that. But this is like, proper bows with arrows as ammo. And then also the impossible escape LTM. I was peak that season. I mean, this is the season. But yeah. Impossible escape LTM was also really fun. And that's like the only two good things I remember. But moving on. This was another peak in my opinion. Right there. Best season in the game. Chapter 2, Season 7. It switches back and forth between these two. But Chapter 2, Season 7 was one of the best, if not the best, season in the game. It was such a cool season. The alien theme was awesome. Battle Pass was really good. Like, we had Sloan that season. We had Sunny. And I know there are a few other skins that I didn't really use much, but they fit the alien theme, which was good. The map looked great. I mean, it looked kind of just like the Season 1 map, but, like, still a few changes in there. The loot pool was awesome because we had pump and tack back in the game. Again, you see what I mean? When both of them are in the game, that's when the game's good. That's when the game feels good. The railgun merchant, railgun recon scanner combo was stupid fun. UFOs, people said were overpowered. They were not that bad after the nerf. Especially if you had a railgun, which everyone had. We had Sunny's song, best music pack of the game. Cosmic Summer event was actually, it could have been better. The cosmetics saved it though. Like the cosmetics for Cosmic Summer were really good because like you had the Midas, you had Jules. I think you had Jules. That might, yeah. Brutus was really good because they just did the good skins, right? But yeah. But yeah, other than that, like, I guess Cosmic Summer was kind of mid because you had to play really grindy creative maps, and I did all of that. Pro 1000 was the death of me, but I played it. I indeed played it. Or was it Pro 100? I can never remember what it's called, but I played it. On vacation, by the way. I went on vacation back to Ohio to visit family, and I brought the PS4 with me just so I could get all the cosmetics during the summer event. And it was fun. I had fun doing it, even though it was grindy. And it was a struggle, but I still enjoyed my time. Again, 2 good events in a season. We had Skyfire and we had Rift Tour. Ariana Grande. That was awesome. Again, meta just felt fun. Everything they added was really cool. Inflatable, probably my favorite item in the game. Please bring it back. You had the alien nanites, which were useful for crafting. Oh yeah, crafting. Season 6 introduced crafting. But like, they didn't really perfect it until this season. That's when you could like side grade to different weapons. Like you could... with the crap. It was good. It was really good. It was just so good. If I could go back to one season, I'd go back to that season again. It was so good. Such a good season. I could talk about the season literally forever if I wanted to. Like the Mothership. Hold on, we got to mention this. Mothership. After playing Fortnite OG, I do think Fortnite is a little bit better, simple. Not like crazy simple, like Chapter 1 simple, but I don't like it overcomplicated like the second half of Chapter 4 was, because then you had so much going on. It was still fun though, but like I still think I prefer it a little more simple. And like this mechanic though, the Mothership was so good. It was such a unique thing, and it like didn't feel out of place, right? Because it only happens once per game, so it's not something you have to constantly worry about like everything else. And but yeah, like you would go to a POI, you'd get abducted if you stayed alive long enough, and then you got to play like a little mini game, so that you could like fight for better loot. It was so fun. Such a cool idea. If they ever bring back the last reality and we get like the Mothership again, they better bring that minigame back. And like the cool part about it is that it didn't stay in the whole season, right? Like every other update, it would be enabled and then disabled. And I don't know if that's because of bugs or if they did that intentionally, but I kind of liked it better that way. Because then it felt fresh whenever it came back. And yeah. It was really fun. Propifier was neat. Gravitron was really cool. Plasma Cannon. That was hollow purple. But yeah, that was cool. And yeah, it's just really fun. Really, really fun season. I would go back to that if I could. That, I think, genuinely peak Fortnite. Like, that was actually some peak Fortnite. Anyways, next up, Season 8. This is a weird one. I feel like I'll put this in Epic. I don't know. I'll put it over Season 5, though. I feel like this is a little more fun than Season 5. It was good. Sideways weapons were kind of cool. The Sideways itself was interesting. It wasn't too crazy. Battle Pass was alright. Oh, we did have the Venom and Carnage mythics, though. And, like, the better versions. Those were really fun. They were stupid overpowered, but that's the fun part. And then you also had the Shockwave launcher, but not the kits one, the one that everyone could get, which was also pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this season one wasn't as bad as I thought. Top of Epic. I think that makes sense. And then this had my favorite event, though. The Chapter 2 end event with the island flipping. That is probably, like, my favorite event ever. And then it goes into Chapter 3. Another peak of Fortnite. This is Mythic. I feel like this is a little lower on the Mythic side. Like, I still think Season 2, Chapter 2 is better, but this was Mythic. It started falling off in my head until I thought about it, and I was like, wait a second. This season was crazy. We got a brand new map, which was a really good map, first off. Really good map. We got sliding. We got Spider-Man in the Battle Pass and the web shooters. Foundation, good Battle Pass, honestly. And then, yeah, we started a map off with the desert. That was nice. I feel like anytime there's a desert on the map, it feels better. But yeah. We got Spider-Man, like I said. Then the snow started melting. We had the winter event also to kick it off. And we got Spider-Man again. So that was also really good. And the snow started melting, and when that happened, that's when we got Tilted back. Yeah, they brought back Tilted Towers. And then we got Covert Cavern, I remember. And yeah, it was good. It was just really good. Oh yeah, we got Klombo. We got the Storm updates. It was just action-packed, like, the whole time. Now, here's the problem, though. I would put it higher up. The rest of the season makes up for this. But the loot pool. This is when they got rid of the pump and attack and all the basic weapons we've had for the past 4 years. Up until that point. I didn't like that. Especially because the new shotguns were terrible at first. They were too slow. The pullout time, autos, reloads sucked. And then also you had the ARs. The MK was just overpowered because it's red dot, right? There's another thing you will see. Anytime there's a red dot AR, it's just the best AR. I don't really like having too many red dots in the game because like it just doesn't it I don't know. But yeah, and then that just made the Ranger useless because it was like a weaker heavy AR. So yeah. The loot pool was the one bad thing about this season, and it prevents me from putting it higher. But the rest of the season keeps it a mythic. It was honestly another peak. Everyone says that, but yeah, it was another peak. Then we had the season after. Chapter 3, Season 2. Man, it's epic. Theoretically, this should have been a really good season. This could have been legendary to me, right? Loot pool is still kind of bad because you had the striker pump, the auto. Didn't really like it that much. Again, loot pool just keeps chapter 3 down a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, you had that. Map didn't really change too much. It did have a really good event, though. It had a really good end event. And the last good end event, or not end event, but last good season event that we've had. This is before, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but this is before the end event of Fortnite OG. So keep that in mind. But, yeah. But, like, the weapons, they were kind of cool. Ranger shotgun was neat, I guess. But the one... Oh, yeah, also Battle Pass is cool. We kind of got, like, all the 7 members revealed out of nowhere, but Battle Pass was pretty good. But, the one thing that prevents me from putting this higher is Zero Build. Now, Zero Build is good. Zero Build was good for the game. Brought back a lot of players. But this is, like, pre-Fortnite OG Zero Build. And it kind of ended up messing up a lot of stuff for build mode. Because, like, they started making LTMs into Zero Build. They started, like... I feel like they didn't care about build mode as much for a little. Which made sense. Zero Build was new. But, like... I don't know. Then they kind of had to... Like, they wanted to put traps in Zero Build, but they couldn't, right? Because you had the launch pad. They turned that into an item. And... it might have been useful in Zero Build, but it made it completely useless in build mode and completely invalidated the trap section. Because then we couldn't have traps for the longest time because of Zero Build. It affected the loot pool because of that, right? And then I feel like the main problem was how it was... Well, okay, let me just say, for Zero Build, good idea. It was really cool, and I liked it. But I did not like playing it. I am a build mode player. I'm a builder at heart. I have played this game for 5.5 years. I'm not throwing my building skills away just to play some other mode that takes away the core mechanic of the game. Now, Force Zero Build was good because it got all the new players back and they kept it as a separate mode, which was also good. Which I don't think they planned to do, and they kind of did that last minute, but that's okay. But I just didn't want to play Fortnite that much. The first time ever that I didn't really want to play Fortnite was Force Zero Build, because it took away one of my favorite parts about the game. Now, of course, I played anyways, and I still have fun, like I said. But yeah, that just keeps me from putting it in Legendary. If it weren't for that, if I liked... Okay, it's just a personal thing, though. If I liked Zero Build more, this would be higher up on Epic, maybe Legendary. Moving on. Vibin, underrated. I do not care what anyone says. Vibin is such an underrated season. It is such... It was really... It's honestly legendary. It's just the entire vibes with, like... Reality Falls, first off, Reality Falls, that whole biome, great update to the map. My favorite, that's my favorite version of the Season 3 map, or the Chapter 3 map, which is honestly one of my favorite maps of all time. But yeah, Reality Falls, really good. Like, the reality tree, really cool. The whole theme of the season where we just get to relax and vibe was also really good. Because, like, you had Rave Cave, and, like, you could hear the music playing, and then all the paint on the island, and it just made it really colorful. It's just such a good vibe. The season was called Vibin', which is good because I just wanted to vibe that season. It was so good. Battle Pass was alright. We had our first mini pass with Dragon Ball, which that was really good. No Sweat Summer, not terrible. Okay, this was better than people think. Like, the challenges were cool. Like, we had challenges in Battle Royale, which people wanted. And they complained anyways because they felt like they didn't do too much. But it wasn't crazy, but it wasn't bad. I will say that. But yeah, Vibin is such an underrated season. I will take that to my grave. I love Vibin so much. It was. It's another time I do wish I could go back to. I really want to put it up in Mythic, but I don't know if I would play that over these seasons. These seasons down here. And then we had Paradise. You know what? Paradise. Better than Season 2. Not better than Season 5, though. But this was really good, too. Another underrated season. The map, garbage. I did not really like the map that much, because that's when the Chrome took over, and it made it all ew. It made it all yucky. I didn't like that. But everything else was kind of neat, right? You had the Chrome weapons, which I actually Chrome Shotgun was alright. Chrome Burst was crazy overpowered, but it was fun. And then, oh yeah, also, Season 2 had the Striker Burst. I'm just going to throw that out there, but yeah. You had... The Chrome itself was pretty cool. I didn't play too much at the start of the season, but that's just because it came out around the same time that Splatoon 3 came out, so... You know, kind of had to get on that Splatoon grind, which also I will be playing Splatoon after this stream because got to get the salmon run grind because it's all random. All Grisco, I think. Could be wrong. But yeah. Paradise, not terrible. Underrated, I'll say. And, yeah. There you go. Not too much to say about that. Now, this is the era, we are getting into the era of Fortnite that makes me sad. Now, what will that mean? That just scared me. I forgot I had the game open in the back. What does that mean? You are about to find out. We are in Chapter 4 here. Chapter 4, Season 1, Mythic. Better than Season 3, honestly. This season, I think, again, it was another really, 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 really good season. We had augments added into the game. Augments were really cool, and they peaked in this season because that's when they weren't afraid to do dumb stuff, right? Riftjector existed. Everyone said it was overpowered. I honestly thought it wasn't that good. But like you had other stuff, like you had Aerialist instead of roaming redeploy. You had just all the augments felt good, and they shook the game up a ton, which they didn't after this season. But yeah, this was the last season of Fortnite that felt true to Fortnite still. I'll explain more what I mean in a little. But yeah, that was cool. The map, honestly, Chapter 4 Season 1 map, really good. It was really good. You had Anvil Square, you had Faulty Splits, right? And it looked really good too. Because this is when they had the this is when they added like Lumen and Nanite and all the fancy graphics stuff. And it looked really good on this map. I feel like they changed something, but I'm pretty sure they changed something with the graphics along like later on in Chapter 2, and I don't know what it is, and it's gonna bother me until I figure it out. But man, like when I think about it, Chapter 4 Season 1 looked good and it felt good to play. Again, still no pump shotgun, still no tac shotgun, but if you'll notice, this is the only season we've had that did have the AR. We had some good old weapons. We had the rocket launcher, assault rifle. The shotguns this season actually felt kind of good. Maven Auto was kind of but like I feel like it was better here because it went up against the Thunder shotgun, which was also pretty cool. It was unique, and they felt good to use. That's the good part about it. And then, what else is there? Let me think. Oh yeah, the items that they added. Like you had the Falcon Scout, which is pretty cool. Shockwave Hammer. That just was wacky. That was just original Fortnite wackiness that I love in this game. A giant hammer that you bounce on, right? And it just like sends you flying. Or you had the Excalibur rifle thing. Like, again, this is just wacky Fortnite cartoony shenanigans. Like, that is a gun that shoots tiny little swords that explode. Like, what other game? Loot Pool was really good that season. Map was really good. Also, the weapons they brought back. They brought back Slurp Juice, but this is before they made the change to Slurp Juice. They brought back the Burst. Now, 3-round Burst, as I have like played with in Fortnite OG, I feel like is way better than 2-round Burst. But it was cool to see them bring that back. You had the Kid Leroy stuff, which he didn't really get a full concert. But, God, my Fortnite in the background keeps like catching me off guard. Kid Leroy didn't really get a full concert, but I thought it was still a really cool collab. You had Oh yeah, you had the end of season thing. You had Most Wanted, Fortnite Most Wanted. That was a really cool update. They brought back a ton of old weapons. I didn't like bows over snipers this season, but Most Wanted saved that because we did get snipers. But yeah, that was cool with all like the vaults and stuff and the spray skins that didn't come out until 3 seasons later. But yeah, you had that. And yeah, it was just really good. Then we get to season 2. Now this is where I start to get sad. This is legendary. I will say this is a legendary season. I will put it here. Nah, I'll put it over season 5. No, I don't know. It could go either way, honestly. But yeah, this good season, but they started to change things, and I didn't like it. They got rid of the Scar and replaced it with the Havoc. Very bad assault rifle. I do not like that gun one bit. And the fact that it lasted longer than the Scar did in this chapter baffles me. So yeah, there was that. Not really good weapon. Havoc shotgun was good, but like the problem with the Havoc, it felt good to use, but it was so good that it made every other shotgun feel not good to use. Like it made the Maven auto feel worse because the Havoc was better than the Thunder, so it felt like a bigger gap in between how good they felt. Mega City, that whole area looks really good, and like it was really cool, but it did get rid of faulty splits. And I know this might be a personal thing, but that was one of my favorite POIs like ever, and they got rid of it after 1 season. I was devastated. I was so sad. But yeah, they get rid of my Scar. They get rid of my POI. It's a step down from season 1, I will say. But other than that, it was still really good. Also, Battle Pass, blah blah blah. Past few Battle Passes, they've been pretty good. Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass, I forgot to bring this up, but Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass was really good with like the ageless and stuff. Also, this is when we got the return to normal non-collab tier 100 skins, which, good. Please, keep doing that. But yeah, this Battle Pass though, one of the best Battle Passes we've had. Again, every skin was good. We had, who did we start off with? I don't remember the order for some reason. No, it was Renzo. Renzo, yeah. We had Renzo, which was really good. We had Thunder, also really good. Oh yeah, also this made Eevee relevant again, because she had like the whole Peace Syndicate thing and vibing, but like didn't do anything till this season. So that was cool. Yeah, you had Thunder, Renzo, you had Mystica, which is a pretty cool skin. Highwire is really cool, and I love her song, you know, I'm vital, you need me for survival. Good music pack, good emote, good skin to go along with it. I love a skin 10 times more if they have a song that they sing, right? Because that just gives them personality. Like, if a skin has personality, I love it. But, yeah. That was really good. And then you had... What else did you have? You had, Eren Yeager, which is kind of funny. Oh, yeah, you had Mizuki. She was tier 100. Really good tier 100, actually. Like, genuinely really good tier 100. All the tier 100s this chapter, I will give them that. Every tier 100 skin was good this chapter. Like, they were solid. Some of the best tier 100s we've had in forever because they were original. But yeah, this is when things got a little complicated. Now, I know I'm, like, talking bad about this season. It was really fun. Especially towards the end when you had, like, the Miles Morales stuff for Spider-Man. That was really cool. Web shooters back in the game. Seeing a bunch of 2099s running around was hilarious. But yeah, what else was I trying to say? Oh yeah, this is when things got complicated though. Like suddenly they changed the zones up a little bit. There's 12 instead of 9, which that's cool. That's a good change. But then suddenly, boom, you've got high card that spawns on the map, right? You kill him, you get the vault, and then suddenly, boom, you have the combat cache that spawns an equal distance between you and an enemy team. And then you go after that, and then suddenly, boom, there's a giant island floating on the map. And, like, it's just a lot. It was fun. I will say, it was really fun. but it got tiring over time because it felt like you couldn't play how you wanted to. Like, if you wanted good loot, you kind of had to go for that stuff, or else you'd be fighting people that had better loot than you. And so, yeah. Like, also, this is when they changed Slurp Juice to give you, like, 250 HP, and however much it gave you, instead of the 75, and it healed super quickly. So that made Slurp Juice broken. And yeah, that was, like, the best healing item in the game. But yeah, let's see. Kinetic Blade was really fun. Mythic Havoc was really cool to 200 pump. Maybe not when it did, like, 250, but 207 was good. Or 210. I don't know how much it does, but yeah. What else is there? I don't know. Oh yeah, also, Chapter 4 gave us bikes. I should also take into account vehicles. Um, Chapter 1 vehicles were really good. Chapter 2 vehicles were also really good. They focused on more, like, bigger vehicles. And Chapter 1 was more wacky. Chapter 3 didn't really get anything but tanks, which was, yeah. And then Chapter 4, bikes were cool. I like the dirt bikes more than these bikes, but, like, yeah. Kinetic Blade, that was really cool. Yeah. And then grind rails were neat. Yeah, this is where Fortnite took a weird turn, right? It was still fun, but things just got a little too complicated, and I didn't realize it until we hit this season. Anyways, Wilds. I don't know where to put this one. Everyone hated this one. I was saying that it wasn't that bad, but like, would I really rather play this over Season X? Well, I guess it wouldn't have to deal with mechs, so. Top of rare, bottom of epic. I don't know. I really don't know. I'll put it bottom. No. I know why. Top of rare. It doesn't get to epic because of the loot pool. Loot pool, not good. Not good. I did not really like the loot pool that much. Because, also, by the way, let me just talk about this really quick. One of the other reasons I don't like the Havoc suppressed AR that much was because Red Eye was in the game. And Red Eye, again, Red Eye wasn't that good, but it was a red dot going up against a non-red dot weapon, which was already bad. So, yeah. And then you get to here. Wilds. Havoc is still in the game. Havoc suppressed AR is still in the game. Havoc Pump also in the game. That was cool. You got the Sharp Tooth, which was good, but didn't get the shine because Havoc Pump was just better. And then you had the, it's just the ARs I didn't like. Flapjack, too much recoil. Havoc suppressed AR, just too weak. And then, like, MK Alpha, too slow. Like, it just didn't feel that good. So yeah, the loophole took a hit there. It was not really fun. But that's okay, right? It's whatever. It was a fun season, kind of. Like, it goes top of rare, yeah, but, like, eh. It's just, the jungle. Nah, the jungle, though. The jungle was not good. It took up almost the entire map. It was way too big. It drops your frames on PC, so it didn't feel good to play there. There were too many leaves everywhere. It was weird to fight in. The trees were kind of cool, but, like, other than that, it's just not... I have a big problem with the Chapter 4 map, which I know I said I really liked it in Chapter 4 Season 1, but you will see why I didn't like it. We'll get to that in this next season. But until then, yeah, Wilds just goes there. Nothing crazy, but, like... Also, we didn't have much movement. We got Shockwaves back, but again, only 0 build, which goes back to my 0 build kind of messed up the loot pool for a little bit. And then we have Chapter 4, Season 4. Now, at the start of the season, this was legendary. Borderline mythic. But now that it's over, and, like, I've got the Chapter 4 lens off of my glasses, it's going to have to go epic. We'll put it top of epic, though. But, yeah, it's going epic, I feel like. Like, here's the thing. Mythic's cool. Like, pulling off a whole heist to get the mythics, also cool. But this is when Fortnite reached peak like complicatedness, and it was just like too much. I feel like there weren't too many updates this season. Fortnitemares honestly was pretty good, I'll say. But like this season there was just too much, right? Every game felt the same, and this is why. This the main problem that I had with chapter 4 was like it's like complicatedness and its map. The problem with the map is that a lot of the POIs didn't feel too out there. Like in season 1 it was way better cuz like you had the citadel, right? You had the giant like castle place. You had the fortress with brutal bastion. You had like a nice town place with Anvil Square, which kind of felt like the Tilted. You had a whole modernized town with a bowling alley, which also had a little medieval place on high ground next to it with faulty splits, right? Frenzy, Frenzy was Frenzy Fields. Jeez, I can't even. I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh hi, welcome. I'm talking about chapter 4 now. But yeah, chapter 4 season 1 map, it was good. And then we hit chapter 4 season 4. Like over time, it's just too much, right? Mega City, all of those POIs felt the same except for Mega City. Like Naughty Nuts, Kenjutsu Crossing, and Steamy Springs all felt the same, right? And then you have Jungle, right? All of those POIs, again, they felt the same. They were cool and they looked cool, but they kind of just felt similar. And then you have this. This is where it got the worst. All the Vault POIs, they were cool. Again, it was fun at first to land at, and you had to pull off the heist, and you had to get the mythics, and that was a really cool idea. But it just kind of made the game feel the same every time, and I feel like it got a little stale. Because this is how it would go. There were only 3 spots you could land on at the map, right? Like you would either go Eclipse Estate, Sanguine Suites, or you would go Relentless Retreat. One of those 3 spaces. You would go to one of those 3 spots because that's where all the mythics were. You would drop in there, and if you didn't die off spawn, you would get the mythics and run away. Then after that, you immediately go to the radar towers, which would be pretty nearby, right? And then you would kill like the dealer, and you would get the key card, and then boom, you can see the storm, right? And then next circle comes, and then you got to run to the combat cache so you can get the slurp juice, so you could have 2 because they nerfed it. Like assuming you have the first one. And then after that, you got to go to Loot Island, so you can fight for that, and then you see, it just felt the same. And it didn't help with Season 4, because every POI was just too similar. Like, all of the Vault POIs, they were all really similar to each other. The difference between getting Mythics in Chapter 4, Season 4, and Chapter 2, Season 2, were that in Chapter 2, Season 2, the Mythics, the spots you would go to, first off, there were more of them. And second off, like, they were all different weapons, right? Like, in Chapter 4, Season 4, everyone went Eclipse Estate, because that's the one that had the highest chance. Like, you would have 3 mythics instead of 2. And so you could just get one. Like, you would have a higher chance of getting the one you wanted. While Chapter 2, Season 2, you could go to whichever one you wanted, because they would always be guaranteed there every time. And they were all different, right? You had the Shark, which felt way different from the Agency, which had the giant building, which felt way different from the Rig, because that was like an oil rig. And then you had the Grotto, which was like in its own little cave. And then you had the Yacht, which was like a literal boat. They all felt unique enough to land, right? You didn't have to go there, but like when you did go there, it felt different every time. And then you could just play the game how you wanted to, right? You wouldn't have to run over to a combat cache or climb up to an island to fight. You could just play how you wanted to, and you would likely find other people which were doing the same thing. Chapter 4, Season 4 hit, and every Vault POI feels really similar, right? Like, sure, one of them had Kato Thorn, and the others didn't, but yeah. Oh, yeah, also Battle Passes. This one, really good. Piper Pace is awesome. Kato Thorn was awesome. Really good skins. Last season, Wilds, it was okay. Lorenzo was a skin that existed that everyone made fun of, which I thought was kind of funny. Trace was really good, but yeah. Yeah, Kato Thorn was good. I like Kato Thorn. He was a cool villain. I wish he didn't die, but yeah. He indeed was a vampire. That part was cool, especially for Fortnitemares. But yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh yeah, just it was weird. Like the vault POIs, it just felt the same, and you would go to one of those three. It was the time in Fortnite where every match felt the same instead of every match feeling different. Fortnite Mirrors kind of shook it up a bit, but like, yeah. By that time, everyone knew about Fortnite OG, and we were just ready to go on. Which brings us to this season. Now, we are not even halfway through, but it's OG Fortnite. We already went through that. We know how it's going to go, most likely. And if everything goes according to plan, this should be a legendary, possibly mythic. No, actually, I take that back. This will be a mythic season. Over this season. I don't know about over this season. We'll put it around here just for now. I could end up changing this by the time the season ends, but for now, this is definitely gonna be a mythic season. We had Fortnite's peak player base ever, all time, beating every other season here, which was crazy. Everyone's coming back to the game. Everyone's having a good old time, right? The zero build curse is lifted. We can have traps again. The loot pool is good. Because the old weapons, right? Everything just feels solid. And it's just good. Like, this season is just fun to play. The graphics, it keeps the Lumen and Nanite from Chapter 4 if you really want to. Or if you turn your settings down, you get the original Chapter 1 graphics, which I think is awesome. It's a perfect compromise. And, yeah, there's no loot island to worry about, no combat caches, no overpowered slurp juice you have to get, no bosses you have to kill, no augments you have to pick. It's just you can play the game. It feels simple. People can pick it up without being overwhelmed, which is part of the magic of Fortnite in the first place. And yeah, the map is cool. It'll only get better when we get the snow. Mobility is really nice. And yeah, there's not too much I can say about this season because we're still at the beginning. But so far, it is the most Fortnite season that we've had since at least Chapter 4 Season 1. But if we really want to stretch it, since Chapter 2. Like, it just feels like Fortnite. It feels like this is how Fortnite is supposed to be. There's always been a debate on, like, should Fortnite stay simple or should it not stay simple? I think we should have simple Fortnite, but not, like, too simple. Like, I feel like we could get tired of Chapter 1 levels of simple. I'd say, like, around Chapter 2 or 3. Like, those levels of complexity are fine. Because, like, I like the mythics, right? I like bosses. They're cool. But, like, don't take it overboard with Season 4, where it's just every new circle you have something new to worry about, and you can't really play the game until, like, 5th zone. But, yeah, this season's great. And I guess that's every season here. So this is what we got, right? Mythic, best season in the game, Chapter 2, Season 7. Season 9, Chapter 2, Season 4, Chapter 2, Season 2, Fortnite OG, Chapter 4 Season 1 and Chapter 3 Season 1. Those were all, yeah, those are mythic worthy. Legendary, Chapter 1 Season 8, 7, Chapter 2 Season 3, Chapter 1 Season 6 and 5, Chapter 4 Season 2, and Vibin. I don't know why we just call it Vibin, by the way. I know that's the season name, but, like, I don't know why we just call it like that. But, yeah. Let me go through that just for the video. Let me call these by their actual names, because I think that's cooler. But, yeah, for Mythic, we have Invasion, we have Season 9, right? And we have Nexus War. What was this called? Was it Top Secret or Spies? It was Top Secret, right? Whatever. OG. Chapter 4 Season 1, I don't really think they had a name. And then flipped. And then we had Season 8. They had taglines, but not really names. Season 7. Splashdown. Was it called Splashdown? Season 6, Season 5, Mega, Vibin. Then we got Last Resort, Cubed, 0 Point, Paradise, and Resistance. Then there's Wild. Season X is here in the world of stabilizing fast, but don't worry. And then Chapter 2, Season 1. God. And then Primal's just down there. And then Seasons 1 through 4 of original Fortnite, I didn't really play enough. I did play Season 4. I didn't play it enough. I don't want to rank it. But if I had to rank it, I'd put it around, like, this area. Because it just seems like Season 5 and 6, but, like, earlier on. And, yeah. That's our tier list. Woohoo. I don't really have anything else to say, actually. Anyways, I'm gonna go now, I guess, because Splatoon Golden Rotation is happening, and I do wish to play that. So I will head out. Thank you guys for sticking around, watching the tier list thing. There's a Grammarly ad. It's funny. And yeah, I will see you guys next time, whether that's a video or whatever. I don't know if I'll post this video until a Fortnite OG is over, but it's there. So yeah. Farewell. Goodbye. I can stop the recording first. There we go. And now I will stop the stream. But yeah. Now I'm just thinking about Chapter 4. Man, Chapter 4 Season 1 was so much better than every other Chapter 4 season. Like, it's actually crazy. And yeah, like I said, when the loot pool has the old weapons, it just feels better. But yeah, okay, that's all I wanted to say. That's the tier list. I'll see ya. But yeah, bye.